okay. I was just following the marker over here. Where's the next guy? Looks like he's actually at the bottom of the hill for Steve's house, I think.
Step this way for your headshot.
Lure the hunk back to Steve, alive!
This way for makeup.
I think he's gonna actually burn the makeup off if you try to put any on him. But come along, hunk. If we shoot off your burning arms, maybe everything will be fine. Wow, rude. Flex for the director, hunk.
Quick, capture it before it's lost forever.
Okay.
Never I see it. Vibrant, so alive.
And that's a wrap.
You're welcome, Steve. Do you need anything else?
Now that's what I call a performance. Perhaps my decision to blacklist the living was a little hasty. You would make a fabulous lead.
Oh, thank you.
I'm choosy about my co-stars. Now, get to safety.
I'll get there, don't worry. It's just a short jog down the hill, right?
Yeah, and leave the heads. They're not going anywhere.
But fine. No ensemble cast. I mean, no heads. Just me.
No more missing people. I am done.
Oh, before I love you and leave you, this little thank you token for getting my movie back on track. It's from the first film I ever directed. Mint condition. We only used it once. Had to replace it after there was an accident on set.
How's that? Ooh, Krakatoa. Krakatoa. Channel the wild, destructive power of fire and unleash it to send zombie limbs flying in all directions. Hits raining legs, hallelujah. Let's see. Reaper. Hitting an ignited zombie primes the weapon. When primed, heavy attacks inflict additional fire and limb damage. This effect can stack multiple times. Tear and Sear. Maiming a zombie creates a pool of burning fuel beneath its feet. Vampire. Killing a zombie gives a chance to regain health. Okay. I don't really need the vampire bit, so that can, like, go away. It looks kind of cool. It's got almost like a skull design right here. Try it out. The only problem is, I think most zombies die before I can properly get this primed. But we'll give it a try, because it could be almost like an upgrade to the wild style. Because it has half of the stuff I care about. You know, it has the tear and sear, maybe because it creates a pool of burning fuel beneath its feet. The only thing is it just doesn't have a whole bunch of perks for like doing critical hit stuff. Or like it doesn't have a bunch of slots for me to add all the critical hit things. And I don't know exactly This falls in another weird area like the one where I'm not exactly sure how to use it from the get-go. Because it wants me to ignite a zombie, have that prime the weapon, and then use the heavy attack with the prime damage to do some cooler shit. Just seems like there's quite a few steps there versus just smack the shit out of all the zombies. Oh, hey, Steve, you made it here before me. Damn.
Oh, you're here. About time.
Where's the available mission? Oh, the lady who was doing the zombie painting stuff. I was wondering about it, actually.
It was exhilarating. Thank you for asking. Hordes of diseased beings coming at me from every angle. And when I was on the verge of escape, 6 of those fire breathers conspired to block my only exit with a wall of flames. I thought all was lost, but they were no match for my will to survive.
Right. Did you even kill any of them, or you just run another way? Because that's not as impressive.
Now I'm regaling these fine people with my many unreleased tales from the before times.
The before times. As far as I know, like, the majority of America's unzombified.
A regaler.
They're just chilling out. Hey, Roger, it's been a while. You just give me everything. I don't care if we overflow. You can keep the extra stuff. Where's that bench? Oh, right, it's outside.
It would be just perfect.
I don't care, Steve. Leave me alone. Prepare this just in case. You know, I've got my tried and true, although it's kind of, I think Wildstyle kind of beats it out a little bit. Here we go. Skilled. Alright, and then heavy attacks charge faster, use less stamina. So now the one should be a little better at slicing heads, if that's really what I'm supposed to be using it for. You, your head, mine. Where's some tougher zombies, damn it. I also need to try out these. Oh my god, the sound it made when I pulled it out. Jeez. Has this always been here? What the fuck? Has their house always been covered in red like this? I didn't notice.
Yes, get on with it. Throw what you've got in the bucket.
Well, hold on now. I'm not selling any gunpowder. Do you have anything I want to get rid of? Not really. We're about to reach the point where I think I just stopped picking up stuff. I don't know.
Remember, true art requires sacrifice.
Francesca's bucket longs for 3 blade arms. Yeah, I should have some of those.
Brings me closer to perfection.
Alright, I guess I'll just, like, leave and come back. I wonder if I could have been doing her little missions this whole time. Because it wasn't telling me. It wasn't saying anything about her missions. There we go. Until now. I wish she would just give me all of her missions at once, so I didn't have to walk away and come back.
Well, you've been gone long enough. I presume you have art supplies for me?
Of course.
More is required. The finest. I'm so close now.
Sheesh. You want me to get you 3 hearts? Mutated hearts. Mutateds are rare, deadly, and can emerge almost anywhere. I hear you can kill them before they mutate. Okay, usually she tells me where I could go. Butchers roam the metro and the pier. Recommend you concentrate on surviving. Here she doesn't tell me shit. She's just like, oh, well, they can be anywhere, I guess. You're lucky I already got the mutator bits. Oh, mutators show up at the God and Whiskey House. That's fun.
Complete the jewel of this lighted judgment day. You must leave. I need total focus.
All right. Good luck. Those parts, they have a little bit of a zest to them. So some of them might like explode if you touch them the wrong way, and I'm not responsible for anything if you like turn into a zombie or something. She's not done yet. I guess I'm having to give her some proper time. Alright. I should be able to like leave and then come back, maybe? Because yeah, she's got, I think, the last side quest for us. We leave. The hive embedded in a swarm walker's body is full of dangerous bugs that will eat away at your stamina. Wait, is that all they do? I've never really given them like a big chance to eat away at me, so I just assumed they did health damage. I'm also surprised how little the swarm bugs ended up being like used. Like they straight up just, they were just around. They were never like a big part. They never really made a mission that ended off with us killing an infected swarmer. She wouldn't end, she's gonna be a zombie.
Francesca? Huh. Maybe she finally disappeared up her own ass.
Oh my god, Ryan. Oh, hey, seems to be alive.
What the fuck?
Ugh. Champion the carnal horse? The carnal horse? Ugh. This is what you did with all the stuff I got you? Gross.
Well, how does it make you feel?
Disgusted.
Like I'll never be the same again.
Yes. Facing the truth of our own grotesque reality is a miraculous experience. But see, you are free. You are absolved. God, I wish I were you. Everything before today was the looking glass, but now you're finally in Wonderland. Immerse yourself, Alice. Let it enter every part of you.
Right.
Weird.
Thanks for the legendary weapon, I guess. Brutalizer. Rip and tear the toughest zombies to pieces with a sword so jagged that even its splinters have splinters. Let's see. Bloodlust. Land critical hits in quick succession to do more limb damage and weaken your victim. This effect can stack multiple times. Contagious. Heavy attacks to zombies inflicted by a status effect will spread this effect to nearby zombies. Alright, this is probably like the mutilator weapon that like I particularly care about versus like these other ones. You know, I'll put this here, and then we'll put this right here. I like having my ranged options, but bleh. Okay. Good for her. She didn't end up getting transformed. Yeah, bring the zombies to me. Thank you for the mutated heart. I figured that was a mutator. You know, a mutator, they say they transform at a loud sound, but that guy came out because of a loud sound, didn't transform. Odd. Oh, you know what? We never ended up going on like little side missions involving the little hiking trails. I really thought we were gonna be led around those. Let me in! Let me in! Huh. I guess I'm just supposed to like find a way over into that area from the other side. And I don't know where the fuck that goes. But alright, I think that is all of the side missions. Yep, that is all of the side quests. The only thing we haven't gotten is the last and found quest. So we'll go look for that. I don't know where the hell that's going to be. Ocean Avenue? Oh, of course it's Ocean Avenue. Alright. This is a little less exciting of a weapon than something like the Firewalker, or the Wild Style rather. Having all the enemies explode into like violent amounts of fire and explosions. It's kind of fun, you know? But I guess like the occasional maiming is alright. It's just raw, purified damage. Oh shit, okay. This is probably really good against something like the mutators or the brutalizers, what the hell? The butchers, Jesus. Especially once I actually slap on some crit damage on here. Hold up. I want critical damage. Well, this one could stack. Fuck, we'll do the stacking one. Alright, let's go find that last piece of gear, I suppose. Like, we're putting all these away. I never end up using them anyways. It's a legendary world. So, there's a lost and found mission in this area, but we don't have anything.
Welcome back.
On the map, and usually you could like pop it up. So I'm guessing I have to just find the mission this time around.
Montana, I can do this.
Sure, buddy, sure. Oh.
Danny's been giving me some real weird looks recently.
Weird how?
Yeah, weird how. Go on, please. Where's the juicy gossip?
Your tip was good. I found the stash down in the metro. And this belonged to Diego.
Really? What is it?
Some of his artwork. Looks pretty cool.
Weird fucking thing just happened.
What?
I was coming back from the bathroom and I saw Jimmy.
What did he do?
He asked me if I was okay.
Evie. He's never done anything like that before. He seemed like he meant it. He does seem different. Less of a...
Less of an asshole?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it only took a zombie apocalypse.
Oh, good. That's good to hear.
Do I have something on my face? Ugh, it's my lips, isn't it? They always get so stained when I drink red wine.
Huh? Oh, no, sorry. Got a bit distracted. You just look really pretty tonight. Not that you don't look pretty all the time. No, it's just tonight. Tonight you look... Sorry. I'm sure you hear this all the time.
Shh, you're making me blush. But you're wrong. I don't hear it a lot. Though someone did tell me last night.
Wait, who?
Oh.
Do you remember anything about last night?
No. Is this a test? Am I failing?
I'm sure it'll come to you.
Oh no. Evie, did you get blackout drunk and just flirt with Rosa?
Set the alarm off anyway?
Don't worry about it, Dougie. They're dead. That's for sure.
Enjoy the fresh air out there.
Jeez, what a fucking grim thing. Alright. We're gonna have to look around, see if I can find this thing. Or, honestly, I'll just fucking Google it. Alright. A quick Google search shows that the Lost and Found mission starts over here. Hey, how's it going? Rough night, huh? Yeah, I understand that. Excuse me. Go rest it off. Dudes who
Sounds
chug.
like a good time. Maybe their stash is still here.
Drunk and disorderly. Dudes who chug. Mark, where you at? You're missing out this. You're missing out. This place is dope. Drinks are easy, chicks are easy. You know what I'm saying? We're heading to the tattoo place in Venice. Grant wants to get some crazy shit put on his body. Meet you there, guys. I gotta check out on you the you-know-what in the car. More like hook up with your lady friend. We saw her nibbling on your ear. Bros before hoes, Mark. The party starter is fine, man. You ain't gotta get in, dude. I got the keys. Dude, I got the keys. Whatever. Tattoo time, bitches. Alright, we're heading to Venice. That's an easy one. I'm amused that this one was ever so slightly hidden. Most of the other missions that we had found so far were pretty well marked. Although I guess there's probably been a couple of like lost and found missions that I found. I just forgot doing so. Like Ford, Sergeant Ford leading to my orange auto rifle. We just kind of happened to find that one. Like I knew it existed. Because I had looked up the existence of all the legendary weapons prior, but I didn't know where that shit started. We just kind of stumbled across it, which was convenient. The pier. Wait, the pier? I guess he never made it to Venice. Because I know what tattoo parlor they're talking about. Oh, wait, I think maybe we're getting the key?
We found a note from Amanda. Ezekiel, what did it say? Where did she go?
Oh, no.
It says she's not coming back. Or she can. But she's gonna try and get her video out to save everyone.
Oh, that stupid girl. Why couldn't we have found it sooner and stopped her?
If she wanted us to find it in time, she wouldn't have hidden it so well.
He's quiet without Amanda.
Well, yeah. It sure is.
Aw.
Yes.
Lucky for you, I know where to find the best supplies on the beach.
No, you don't even have any gunpowder right now.
No telling where, though.
Hey, Constant.
Trade secrets.
Hey there, Constant.
I don't understand why
Hi there,
Amanda would
Constant.
run off like that.
That poor kid was just another junkie for fame in this city.
I know that. But it's never more important than your life.
Not for everybody. And look, I think in the end, she tried to do what she thought was right.
Yeah.
Got plenty of stock to get rid of.
I wonder what Rita thinks of this. She's just been kind of chilling out over here.
You came back.
Surprised?
Guess I am. But it's a good kind of surprise.
What do you...
Sometimes you just need a break, right?
A break? Well, I'll add it to my list.
You should. Because you know, the stress kill you.
Hey, don't worry, Rita. We're doing a lot of de-stressing out here. A constant set of de-stressing. Alright. So... The mission... took us to the pier for drunken disorderly? But I don't know exactly what the fuck I'm looking for here. Tattoo place. See, like, it highlights tattoo place in Venice. And this isn't Venice! So maybe they were driving along and got stopped. Hey! Yeah, that's crazy. Sheesh! Are you a zombie? There. Just in case. Alright, hopefully we're in the right place. At worst, if I can't find it by quickly running around here, I can just go back to Google. Because at this point, we're at the very end of the game here. I'm not trying to be super duper lost. I'm trying to get like one extra weapon. But yeah, where the fuck? They just... The mission log says, go to Venice to the tattoo place, and then over here is fucking nothing. I'm going to Venice. We're going to Venice. You know, at the very least, maybe I can find like the next part of the paper trail. Even though I guess this is kind of looking ahead. I don't know, this shit's weird. Yeah, see, okay, Journal 2 is in Venice. And then the last part of the mission is... Okay, I see what's going on here. Alright. So I'm ooh, spooky noises. I'm right that I should go over to Venice Beach. the journals there will lead us eventually back to the pier. Although I guess I probably could have just gone to the last location. They've done a pretty good job. I've noticed that, like, if I miss a note or something, they'll give me all the notes related to a mission.
Hey, welcome back. Guess you haven't escaped yet.
Turns out I've made other plans.
Join the club. Membership includes daily access to the Trent Special Blend. Act now while supplies last.
And maybe another time. What the fuck?
A reverse? What does that even mean?
Guy, come on. It obviously makes the bullet so loud, it creates a knockback of, like, sound. This is mad science 101, bro.
What? Where the fuck is Alex? Why is he like... Oh, he's all the way over here. Oh, Nora and him are both just like, they're exercising out. Keeping themselves in shape. I mean, they've got food here. It works out. All right, we gotta find the tartar sauce. Don't do it! No! Son of a bitch! Oh. Okay, yeah. This weapon is a very effective anti-mutator gear. Oh shit, oh no. There were 2 screamers in here? Okay, well... Zombies can't get in here, you're wasting your breath.
Ugh, I hate those screamers.
Dudes who get inked. Let's see. Should I get a gun or a skull? You guys picked the worst time to leave. I can't decide. Where the fuck is Mark anyway? He would know what to do. Face it, G, he's not coming. Just missing out on the greatest night of all time. Yeah, there's something in the air tonight for show. Where are you guys? This tattoo lady keeps screaming at me. She won't back the fuck off. Seriously, it's hurting my ears. Chill, we're just at the weed store down the street. We'll be hanging around outside. Join us when you're done, Kay? If the tattoo woman ain't bitten your head off. I mean, he was here. So, like, she just turned her into a zombie. Not the absolute worst fate. Jeez. Krakatoa! This is inconvenient. Ow! Oh shit. Okay, weed place should be gangrene. The only weed place that I remember. Oh shit, not there's another slobber! Tasty donut, boss! Ah! I want to eat the donuts! I don't want you to eat me! Fuck it, we're going Brutalizer mode. This should be way faster. Yeah! I don't even remember where the tasty donut is. I think it's actually coming up. Might have to be the shop right over here. Yeah. Let's get Krakatoa. I do want to see what the prime damage is like. Although that might be hard to do. Kinda killed things pretty quickly. No, that's not where I want to try to go. Is this not Tasty Donuts? Oh, this is Brain Freeze. Okay, it's a different dessert store. Oh, the grab. Oops. Oh my fuck, that was a burster. I didn't even realize. Alright! We're getting too close to death here. Coal! Coal!
They needed to load up on meat. Funny how that sounds.
Oh my god. Too much fire in one place. They've got reinforcements! Oh, not that way though. Oh, okay, alright. We managed to avoid getting set on fire there. Impressive. Okay. We'll use the tower to get out of here. We just gotta go through the airlock, and that should be a little bit faster than running all the way back to Blue Crab. Unless the airlock is still open. Okay, hold up. I didn't know that this side was open over here. I actually am sad that, like, we never got a chance to fight a horde as big as the ones that they've got just chilling out over there. Look at that. Oh my god. I want to go in there. That's what these weapons could go against. That would be the ultimate test. You know, give us the Kingdom Hearts moments. We're fighting against 400 plus zombies, just like don't actually render 90% of them. Ah, Jesus. Yeah, just don't render 90% of them most of the time, and then, You know, when they get a little bit closer, make them real.
Your escape was a bust? Tell me you've got a plan B.
Just saving the world, no big deal.
Yeah, my plan B is find Tisha, and
Finally feeling like
guess
all
hope for the
loose
best.
ends are getting tied off. I'll be ready.
Yeah, just stay alive till Dead Island 3 or something, lady. You'll maybe you can do way more for saving America and the world by not just dying off here. Not that I'll remember who she is if it takes another 10 plus years for them to release a Dead Island 3, but you know, hopefully there's some connection. Alright.
I've checked my supplies. A priority asset is unaccounted for, and I think you might know why.
Blame your friend Delgado. He led me right to it.
Delgado? Well, with no delivery paperwork, I'll have to report it lost at sea. Just ask me next time, instead of snooping around. Hope you don't mind the music.
Maybe tell me next
Helps me
time.
get in the mood before go time.
Where are you going?
I'm going nowhere right now. If things get any worse, you'll be coming with me.
I can barely hear that. But you know, it is a headset, I guess. That's where the music's coming
With the quarantine, what happens if I escape?
If you need a shelter from the storm, you can stop in here. Just don't get comfortable.
I don't know if that actually answered my question. But farewell, Rodriguez. Good to see that you're still alive here. Alright. Let's get this note. Dude who gets the munchies. What is with everyone tonight? Yeah, a couple of crazies just came into the store trying to get a piece of the register guy. Leaving now. Should probably pick up Grant. I bet he's halfway through his tattoo. Hey, Cole! Cole! Dude, don't know about you, but I'm so goddamn hungry. Let's eat one, then we'll come back. I want Pier Grill. They still gonna be open? Only one way to find out. I need loaded nuggies. Yeah, if I can get past this fucking crowd. WTF is going on? Be with you in a second. I hope they at least got their nuggies before everything went to hell. Oh, what the fuck? That was so abrupt. Sheesh. All right. We need to find Pier Grill, which was over here, I think. Yeah. But I don't think I can go inside of it. I don't even know who the last guy alive on this is. Or, well, zombie is gonna be. Grant? Mark? Here we go. Dude interrupted.
End of the line.
Where you guys all go? Yo! Cole, you missed out on Pier Grill. Well, I got half a chicken, so I'm good. LA's a messy hoe tonight. People all over the place yelling and doing weird shit. Still got the keys to the car with me. Meet me back at Ocean Ave, white SUV parked in Lotusville Mall underground, level A3. In case I forget my morning, Lamau. Nobody's getting the party started except us. Yo, this dude is squaring up with me. Looks like he wants a fight or something. Gotta go. This guy's looking me down. Just gotta show him a lesson. Hey, yo, Jordan, where you at, buddy? Whoa, hey, you are!
I need a real firefighter.
Jordan, I would have introduced you to the mutilator, but you were kind of standing and creating a lot of fire here. Claim your kick-ass new party starter from the dude's car. All right, we're heading back to Ocean Avenue. Oh fuck, that was a walker? It just showed up on me. Blam! No zombies left alive down here. You never know if they like might accidentally crawl up here to kill people. That'd be bad. Go. Do you have any ammo? No. Let's make it then. All right. I've ruined thousands of zombies' days and nights. What are we at? Are we over 5,000 or are we over 6,000 now? Let's see. 5,387. Rookie numbers. Rookie numbers. What kind of zombie types? We've killed primarily walkers. Shamblers have been pretty mixed in there. And then it just kind of like goes down almost in a linear order here, but then it kind of changes up here. I've only killed 92 slobbers, it feels like so many more. Perfect blocks and dodges, 633. Fury mode kills, 232. Finisher kills, 378. Favorite defensive ability, block. Favorite melee weapon profile, maiming. Favorite ranged weapon profile, sharpshooter. I only used 113 medkits. Weapons broken, 15. Cash acquired, 1,394,672. Cash spent, 250,000. That's pretty darn low. I'm kind of sad that we never found, like, a legendary variant of the sharpshooter rifle. You know, as much as I enjoy Peggy as a weapon, there are some things that we could have had there that would have been pretty nice. Alright, so we're going to A3, which is this level.
That's worth the hangover.
Drunk and disorderly, party starter. Slip on this knuckle duster blowtorch mashup to land punches that would make Allie go weak at the knees. You are the greatest. Knock down or kill a zombie with a heavy attack to gain a moderate fire resilience boost and ignite nearby zombies. Killing a zombie gives a moderate damage boost to heavy attacks and they charge up faster. Huh. That's an interesting combination of things. It's another... I guess it's kind of like another weapon subversion. Solid dodge, friend. Not good enough. All right. Let's get out of here. Yeah, this one feels like a subversion thing because it's kind of like with frenzy weapons, you want to spam light attacks to build up to critical hits, but they mix it in a little bit that you can do a heavy attack that does special things. You know, just in case you really like boxing up. Although, sheesh, your ability is rough. Alright, let's head to, we'll head to Venice. I think that's a good place to wrap up my thoughts on the game. Alrighty. So I'm pretty sure with all of that, we now have all of the legendary weapons in the game. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that seems about right. And according to our stats page here, that is currently all of the available side quests, story quests, and the lost and found missions. So yeah, we are done with Dead Island 2. And obviously, I had a pretty good time going through it, considering that this was a game that everybody kind of started to think was never going to come out and was basically dead. For it to then still come out and be a pretty decent game to pretty good game, I'm happy with that. I always love having my zombie games actually come out and be like pretty good. Obviously, story-wise, they weren't like taking it in a super serious direction, which I'm fine with. It doesn't need to be, you know, something like The Last of Us, which is a whole lot of like misery and sadness when you think about it in terms of like overall world stuff. Nope, we just have some dumb things going on here. You know, Amanda the influencer going off trying to make a YouTube video, basically getting herself killed in the process. Fucking Ryan being sent on hundreds of little missions. Oh god, I have to get fucking grabbed here. Overall, it just kind of like enjoyed itself, which I liked. Even if it could have probably gone in a far more ridiculous direction. I'm kind of happy enough with like what we ended up getting. Story-wise, again, the only big thing is like the way that it ended was very anticlimactic. We definitely, if you're gonna end your story off with like a boss fight, you gotta make sure that it doesn't, that our character isn't so powerful that we can finish it in like 10 seconds flat. Especially because I'm sure there would have been like plenty of dialogue opportunities for Ryan to express his feelings about the entire situation, whereas he didn't really get that chance, you know. he got to say a couple lines, and then it was all over. Everything was fucking dead. And it doesn't help that, like, obviously, because they did a pretty bad job with the streamer mode in this game. I think there were a lot of moments that probably would have been, that were supposed to be a bit more punctuated with like copywritten music that just didn't have anything big there. Like a lot of the music that we did get was obviously just like general ambience. It was alright. there were only really a couple of tracks that I noticed where I was like, whoa, hell yeah, and then there was the one actual track with lyrics, which I do want to look up. I don't know if that was like a Dead Island 2 exclusive? And that's why, like, they were, you know, they felt confident in having that even with streamer mode on. But I really liked it. So at least there's that. But yeah, no, I really wish, story-wise, beyond the anticlimactic, I wish Sam B did more. Like, it sucks to have so much of the story shit basically be like sequel bait, like with Lola and the other Newman. But fucking whatever, fine. We'll find out what's going on with them later on. But having Sam B in this game, and then basically having him literally just chill out on the couch for the vast majority of it, just feels like kind of this weird cop-out. Obviously, since, you know, he's basically... It's basically like Goku's just standing around doing nothing. You know, it's hard to, like, get him to really do something for the play, but they could have figured out something rather than it just purely be about, like, oh, I just want to reconnect with Emma because, you know, I survived a zombie apocalypse and I realized that was one relationship I messed up and I need to go, like, come on. Should have him show at least some semblance of heroicness, or even just be like, there were a couple of times that were really enjoyable with Sam B, where he and Ryan can relate. Because Sam B has been through a lot of the shit that Ryan had to do with this game. So it would have been really cool if he had that, a little bit more connection there, especially with like the Newman stuff. Because obviously in the original Dead Island, you know, the various characters there, they were like in their half-immune like state, but like could also get more powerful. And that's another thing. What the fuck happened to the other Benoist survivors? Was Sam B the only survivor? Did everybody else just fuck off to different places? Like, obviously the world's a big place, so, you know, it's not a complete shocker if all the Benoist survivor, you know, player characters just went off to different places. But at least, like, then mention what happened. Sam B basically doesn't really talk about Benoit at all. And so, like, I don't know exactly what happened. It's handled in such a bizarre way. Because it'd be one thing if they just said, nobody survived from that shit. Forget about it. But Sam B's here. Canonically, they all mutated except Sam B. Like, where the fuck is that established? Huh? What? So all the other survivors just turned? Why did Sam B survive? I played Sam B in Riptide. He transformed too. Yeah, I don't know. That's where, like, that's something they could have very easily clarified by Sam B just, like, actually talking about it during, like, the story mission. Give us a little bit of something there. That's just, like, one of the bigger disappointments with the overall story. Because otherwise, like, if Sam B's not present in the fucking story whatsoever, I don't have, like, any like, of those expectations of them to, like, talk about what happened in the first game. But then he is here, the name wasn't here, and he that let me down big time. Because otherwise, again, everything else is fine. I liked Ryan's personality as a character a bunch. I'm sure that the other characters are probably relatively enjoyable as well. I imagine they're mostly written in kind of like the same vein. Like, they probably all have, like, some level of, like, disdain for, like, what's going on, but they're all kind of begrudgingly willing to be heroes anyways, and they get some kind of level of enjoyment. They probably all have that in some kind of way. So in that regard, that's fine. And I'm down to see what ends up happening with Ryan and the others as we get into the others. I do wish that the game was a little bit more... What's the way I want to put this? I do wish that the other characters were still present, story-wise. Because I always feel it's awkward when we play a game like this and it has like a big focus on co-op. And like having a whole lot of other fucking characters that can show up and then they're not present whatsoever. Like, they should have just been chilling at Emma's place with Sam B. You know, and just, they could have, then you could have like, oh, here's like, there's like 6 people who are immune or some shit and they're all assholes. Or you could just give the bullshit that like, oh, none of them got bit during, you know, the plane crash at the beginning and they don't, so they're all chilling out. Just so that there's some kind of like, one, there's some kind of like story explanation if you do end up with somebody joining your game, because with the way they have it set up, if somebody else just shows up and they're an immune Newman, super powered with us, like us, and then they just fuck off and leave, like that's a story canonically is just fucking weird there. The way they have it set up is just like, oh, your character goes off on like a solo adventure basically, and that's that. When, again, they have a big focus on co-op, I'm pretty sure you can have up to 4 people in one game, and yet they don't have it in any kind of way where like, oh, those characters are at the very least alive individuals chilling out in like the immediate area. They do establish that all of them exist. Like, all of them were on the same plane. But where the fuck did they go? You know? Like, it's just an oddity there. But yeah, no, this is, everything's kind of fine. It is kind of a refinement of what we had in Dead Island 1, which I enjoy. I really loved the original Dead Islands, even though there was a lot of clunk with the original Dead Islands that isn't so much here. I'd say the only real clunky shit in this game was like the inventory system. I don't like super duper limited inventory systems. This is not that limited. Like, I can have 8 weapons equipped and then 8 backup weapons. That's not bad. That's a lot of options there. So like, hey, nice. But at the same time, like, say curveballs, only being able to have 2 of these things at a time, I would have liked just having like 1 or 2 more slots, because then I could have something like the meat bait. You have like a whole class of things that are just like, oh, the meat bait, supplementary things, and then I can spam shit like the shuriken. It kind of ended up being weird that like they have like a bunch of bomb type curveballs, and then they have these 2 shuriken, and it's just odd. I would have at that point rather have just had like the shurikens be their own standalone things that I build up. But yeah, I strongly disliked having the inventory system be so limited, not only in just like the stuff that we could pick up overall in terms of at once, but God, the amount of times I had to sell scrap because we were just like maxing it out over and over and over again. That's something that, like, look at this shit. Like, even right fucking now as I'm complaining about it, all they had to do was increase the number. And again, I hope that in the future that is exactly something that they will do. Because it's one of the few things that really is like, why? Why are you doing it? Because otherwise, everything else is kind of fine. The weapons are all fucking super powerful. Like, the only time they felt somewhat weak was at the beginning. But once you were able to actually get, like, proper, like, mods and stuff, and once I kind of, like, figured out the different, types, like what they like specialized in doing. Like, oh, okay, like, oh, the maiming weapons. You know, if I aim them at the limbs, I'm instant killing most zombies all the time. That was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I'd say the only thing I didn't really like about that was you kind of ran out of variety really, really fast. I felt like a lot of weapons fall under like one of 3 categories. It's like, oh, you've got maiming, you've got, you know, frenzy, and then what else do we got in our inventory right now for melee weapons? Bulldozer. That's it. Those are the 3 types for melee weapons. It's like everything kind of fell in that category. When I feel like there could have been like a couple of different types. Same thing with like the ranged weapons. I never gave a shit about any other fucking shotgun type besides the assault shotgun, because all the other shotguns fell into the demolition category of like, oh shoot, you know, if the zombies don't have stamina, you'll do crit damage. I don't care about that. That's useless to me. Give me a different variety of shotguns to choose from, so I don't only just have this. The assault rifle, the only one I cared about were the rapid fire varieties. Because again, like, demolition just sucked as a category, but that took up a third of the ranged weapons for some reason. I would have liked more potential, like, sniper type weapons, or like weapons that benefit from like headshots. That would have been really nice, but I'm glad that, like, while it's not an outright instant kill, they didn't like make ranged weapons like useless, and they didn't like really back off from weapons like Dying Light 2 ended up doing. So I enjoyed that. And really, like, I guess the only issue with Dead Island 2 at that point, after everything I've just talked about, is kind of like sustainability, replayability. There isn't really much reason for me to go around killing zombies besides just kind of challenges and collectibles. And so, hopefully that's something that can get fixed with like DLC. That's usually something that always ends up happening in these zombie games. We get like a horde mode DLC somewhere along the line where you can actually like sit there and try out your various abilities. Oh, right. The fucking immunity shit. That's actually, okay. This is dumb as fuck. Enough said. This is dumb. I should be able to do some level of damage here if I'm spending actual ammunition, at the very least with the ranged weapons. But even like, say, I pull out this. It is like 90% just a fucking like axe, and I'm doing 0 damage. What? Like, at the very least you get this where counters will do damage, but if counters can do damage, I should just be able to do damage in general. That's just such a fucking weird choice. Like, what the fuck? I wish I could have carried more ammo, or at least be able to make ammo on the field. Especially since, largely, I feel like, even though the ranged weapons are pretty fucking good in a lot of instances, the game's pretty easy. That, like, most of the melee weapons far outclass them anyway, so they didn't need to be so gimped, you know? A lot of the choices only make sense when you're like, oh yeah, right. This is a game where you have to also worry about potentially 3 other players. But then just compensate for it. If I'm playing solo, fucking give me quadruple the inventory space, please. You can get rid of it when I'm in multiplayer, if it even happens. But yeah. I really enjoyed my time here. I do wish you know, among the many other things here. The biggest thing that is unfortunate with Dead Island 2 is that it's not like a proper open world game, and I think a proper open world Dead Island would have been fucking phenomenal. Because I really like the locations. I think that a lot of the locations in this game, like visually and atmosphere-wise, were done really well. And I would have loved to have actually been able to go from like block to block, street to street throughout all of these different areas. Even if it wasn't like a full actual open world, it would have been nice if, like, say this area was just maybe 2 or 3 times bigger and we got to like spend a lot of time more in like the city area, in going through like different buildings. I just like clearing out buildings and like spending time within the cityscape. Whereas I feel like a lot of this game takes place more, like half of the levels are just like sewers and hallways. And then another like, another maybe like a third is big open beaches. I mean, it's a nice looking big open beach. But then that leads to the other problem, like there's really actually no reason to, like there's no survival elements. And obviously that's never gonna come to Dead Island, but that's just something that like I would have actually loved to have worried about some kind of health system, and like a survival, like, oh, hydration, food, maybe even like, okay, you're infected, but the infection builds up too much, so you gotta find like some kind of level of vaccine to tone it down. You know, that might change up the story a little bit with what they went for. You know, just get something to like go out and hunt for a little bit more than just kind of purely crafting. I feel like the depth very quickly falls off there. Like, especially at this point in the game where like I've got all these legendary weapons, there's nothing there for me. There's nothing there for me to do except slaughter zombies, have my inventory fill up super quickly, and go, oh, and fuck the scopes. God, I knew I wasn't gonna end up going back and being able to find all those things unless they actually took me with like side missions and quests back to the places where they were, and they never did it. That shit was just too locked off. And that's really kind of a shame. But still, I really enjoyed this. I think that, you know, fun-wise for me, it's definitely very high 8. Very high 8 out of kind of like 10. I think it would have been a 9 out of 10 if they had just given us like a better, everything from like Hollywood and onwards. If that had been a little bit better, I think that would have been a nice like round off to the experience. Just give us like an actual like better story. And I would have been down for it. Otherwise, everything kind of plays out fine. Fury mode's fun. I liked the autophage attempt to like make the game like a little bit harder by your choice, but like you still get a benefit in that, like, oh, you can do Fury mode a whole bunch. And you get Fury back way faster, so if you want to go ham, go, you know, you've got that option. I just don't really have a lot of places to use those Fury modes on once the side missions have dried up. But alright. That is Dead Island 2. I could probably sit here and think of plenty more things to specifically talk about, but I'm trying not to have this be like 40 minutes of chatting. I enjoyed myself with Dead Island 2. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do. Hopefully, while we might get like a couple of DLCs for this, like a New Game Plus would be good for this. New Game Plus would be good. And some DLCs where like you can horde mode survive against waves. That's just kind of, I feel like that's just a necessity. It's a place for me to kill hundreds of zombies with my super cool spec'd out weapons wouldn't be the worst. But beyond that, I just want them to move more straight on to like Dead Island 3 and fucking tell me what the hell's going on with this Newman bullshit. What are they up to? What's Lola Conrad up to? Who the hell are her two buddies? You know, I'm sure there's some information in the scopes, but again, fuck 'em. What are they up to? Give me that shit in more like actual straight up dialogue. And keep Ryan, at the very least. Out of all the characters, at least keep Ryan alive. Thank you for watching this Let's Play. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one.